me like.
Hey, what's going on, lads and lasses? I'm TheSilverSlasher, and welcome back to the Pokemon Sun Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we finished Route 6, we got to Royal Avenue, did a Battle Royal, and it was a little scary because we got unlucky as all heck, and then we started going over to Route 7 here, where of course we got our encounter, and we ended off the episode by getting our encounter for Wella Volcano Park. So now we're gonna go take on the third trial. I think there are plenty of trainers along the way, but yeah, this is probably going to be the third trial episode, so we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be a grand old time. I'm pretty excited, and dude, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm kind of just feeling good to be playing this right now. Like, it's gonna be weird, but I'm just happy that the game is working. I did my best to kind of play it cool last episode, but I was really stressed that that recording the other footage I needed on this 3DS would break something. I was just very scared about taking the Sun cartridge out and putting another cartridge in, considering the method that this game is randomized. I was very worried about something going wrong, but luckily it's fine. Luckily it would seem that that everything went just fine. And dude, it kind of feels weird because I got a lot of that game done. I don't want to say what game it is, because I may have already kind of alluded to it, I don't really know, but just in case, I don't want to spoil what the video I'm going to make with it might be. Anyway, it's a non-Gen 7 game, so it is not much of a spoiler for me to say that there are gym badges, and just between last episode and this one, you know, it's a normal episode gap. I have gotten 4 badges in that game. That might not seem like a lot, but it feels like a lot. I mean, I was surprised that I had already gotten essentially halfway through. Now, I would say it's one of the Pokemon games that you get through the start a little faster than you get through the rest of the game. Actually, that might kind of be all of them, now that I think about it. Although, I don't really know. But, like, yeah, I'm having a good time. Also, I don't want to say too much about it, but I mentioned in the last episode that I was going to get a Lunatone in this series, and I did, and I love it already. I actually really love Lunatone. I did not expect it to be so great. Like, it's really putting in work already. I got it before, like, I haven't had it long, and it's already just been absolutely destroying things. And probably one of my favorite rock types now, and maybe even one of my favorite psychic types too. I'm having a good time is the point, but yeah, I was like, please, randomizer, please boot back up after I've just spent a day or two playing a different game. Please work, and luckily it does. Also, Wella Volcano is kind of weird, like how they don't stop you at all from the trial. It's almost like they want you to do the trial and then fight all the trainers on the way back down, but I don't really like that. I like that there's a little more between each trial. I don't know. Also, if you didn't notice from the Delcatty battle there, I did not turn on the EXP share for this episode. I thought about it, and I looked at our team, and I said, I think we're high enough level. You know, if things start to look kind of bad, and I'm like, okay, we probably need some more levels, then I will obviously start Friday EXP share episodes back up again. But for now, I think we should just hold off on it. Because I want to say Olivia, you know, that's not even next trial. That's next trial and then grand trial. Like, I want to say she doesn't even have level 30s. She might be close, like 28, 29, I think, but I don't think she even has level 30. And we still have all of this volcano, this trial, all of the next route, Lush Jungle and that trial, all of Diglett Tunnel, the route after that, and then there are like 2 more areas in that spot that we can also fight trainers on, so I don't think we need to worry about it. Also, my head is hurting all of a sudden, and I don't really know why. I've been getting weird headaches as of late. Like, I kind of come from a headache family. Like, we all get headaches a lot. And I sort of, fresh water's only 30 in this game? I didn't know they nerfed fresh water. Huh. That is definitely not standard. That is not normal. Like, that's very strange. You know what? I just realized, did I pass the Moo Moo Milk salesman? Because it would not surprise me if they were at Paniola. I may have passed them. We're gonna have to go back at some point and check that out because yeah, I'm having none of that for sure. We need to get as many Moo Moos as possible. I got to the Moo Moo Milk in my other game and I was like, yes. I was like, yes. Anyway, we got oh, Steam Eruption. That's Volcanion. I don't even know anything about Volcanion. I don't know anything about him at all. It is a 110 power special water move that... Okay, so it's 110 power Scald, except it's 95 accuracy. Okay, I mean, neither of our boys that can learn it are special attackers, so not super good, but I don't know, we'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, it's a... I got really scared by that beep for a second, but that just means it is a, that just means it's a photo area, whatever you want to call it, the Rotom picture. I don't really remember what they call it, honestly, off the top of my head. But anyway, headaches, dude. I've kind of transcended the headache in the fact that, like, I think it's because I look at screens all day. You know, it's like, I mean, I think a lot of people exaggerate when they're like, I sit in front of the computer all day, and it's like, no, guys, when I say I sit in front of the computer all day, I mean, if I'm not sitting in front of this computer, I'm probably sitting in front of a TV or my phone. Like, I kind of feel like I've overcome the like, you know, computer screen headaches. But every once in a while, like right now, it's hurting like at the back of my neck. I don't really know why. That's when I get a lot, like right where your neck connects to the back of your head. Like that's where it hurts for me a lot of the time in terms of headaches. And I don't really get it, but, you know, I will take an occasional back of the neck headache over getting them a lot because everyone else in my family gets them a lot. And that is certainly no fun. Just sitting me in front of a screen from a young age certainly helped. Oh, look at that. Shiny Pignite. That's what I like to see. I had a thought a moment ago, and I got distracted going back to the headache topics, and I can't remember what it is. What did I talk about? Was it the TM? Oh, yeah. So, Volcanion. I was saying I don't really know anything about Volcanion, and this is my #1 hope for Sword and Shield. We don't know any of them yet, but it's pretty dang likely that there are going to be mystical, or mythical Pokemon, as people like to call them. You know, that whole debacle. And, like, you know, they've been doing them for generations on generations now. There's basically no way there won't be any new ones. I desperately hope they do it differently. Stop doing the whole go to GameStop and get them thing. Stop that. That's so boring. Stop doing the whole go to GameStop and they show up in the Pokemon Center. We need to start doing more Arceus events, and ironically, Arceus was one they never actually released. But we need more of that, my dude. You know, I was gonna lead with Yorvis, but I think I'm gonna lead with Frenda. And I think I should go ahead and use all of our potions so that we are... Oh, but then again, we have to fight the... No, let's do it. Let's lead with Frenda. I led with Frenda last time, and it proved to be not a great choice, but that's just because of stupid Watchog. You know, like, the odds that they'll have something for Frenda are not particularly high. But yeah, like, and the thing I hate most about the Mythicals is that they don't do any events, they just put them in the Pokemon Center, some guy just gives them to you, and they take so long to do it. I could not tell you a single thing about Zeraora. I forget it exists constantly. I could not tell you a single thing about Diancie, Hooper, or Volcanion. I don't know. I don't think I even own a Volcanion. And I definitely don't own Zeraora. I just don't have them because they take so long to where I just lose interest, and then they do it in the most boring way possible. Like, it's so unbelievably frustrating. Let's stop that forever. Let us stop that forever. Just have us connect to the internet. It downloads the DLC event, you know, like the going up the Arceus stairs, and then you get them that way. That would be completely perfect. And then it's like, oh, look at that. Make people pay for Nintendo Switch Online. That's the wall to just getting it for free, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just silly. It's just silly that they decide, oh, we had this really cool thing. Let's make a movie around it. Let's hype it up, and then we'll just... The Pokemon guy gives it to you. Pokemon Center. That's it. After you go to GameStop. Maybe GameStop will die, and then they'll be like, oh, well, I guess we have to do it a different way now. We'll do it at Best Buy. I'm Kiawe. I'm Marowak, and does he have to sound like... He looks too serious compared to his anime counterpart. Where he's like, my Marowak and I are students of the ancient dances that have been passed down in Alola for generations. The trial of Kiawe, you'll find that it's a bit different than the trials you have faced to this point, but of course you will attempt it, right? Of course I will. Of course I will. Ba-boom, trial start. This might be my favorite trial, though. This is a really fun one. Like, it's goofy, and it doesn't... Like, I want to say Salazzle was... I don't know, they're all pretty tough, honestly, all the trials, except for... I don't know, there's some of them you can cheese, like, you know, like... Como-O is not particularly tough if you have a fairy, because you just hit it, and it's done. So, like, There's some of them you can kind of cheese like that, but I would say this one's pretty hard, although they are 4 times lead to ground. So, anyway, my trial will test your powers of observation. There will be a dance and then another. Your task will be to find the difference between the two. Begin. All right. Look at those, Marowak. I do love that. Like, this whole thing is like so goofy and amazing and perfect. I love it. Yep, one on each side, one guy kind of kneeling down. Watch carefully and memorize this dance. This also made me laugh because the first time I did this, I was stressing. I was like, oh my god, I gotta make sure I'm watching carefully. I have to make sure I get it right. And then I was like, oh. After the first one, it's literally a joke. That was truly spectacular. And to add to the spectacle, come, Marowak. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to fight you too. I was like, I know we fight the hiker, but I forgot that we also fight you. And you are exactly something that that our boy Frenda does not want to fight. So I'm out of here. Anyway, you've got a Primarina. That's pretty cool, dude. Who wants to fight this? Like, Drebless can, but I'm kinda worried. Because I want to say you got, like, Aurora Beam early on. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that was a thing. Although, my other option was going to be Blimpo, and he doesn't really take it better, so yeah, we'll just have Drebless do it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm more likely to use Blimpo against... Did I say Frenda? I meant Blimpo. I'm more likely to use Blimpo against the trial than I am Drebless, so we'll do it. Although, that's really annoying. It's really annoying that you just decided to lower my attack. So maybe I'll end up just switching out to Blimpo anyway, because Drebless is not going to be hitting you very hard. I mean, I've got a... Oh, never mind! God, your attack is so much better than I remember. Like, I gotta remember, you have a really respectable attack stat. And I believe we got you plus attack, so yeah. Drebless hits. Drebless definitely hits. And that's definitely important. Marowak was so pleased by your right answer that it simply had to battle you. Have you ever noticed a lot of the male characters in Pokemon kind of sound the same? Like, I'm trying to do his anime voice, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm just... Like, it's not bad or good, because a lot of them just sound the same. Onward to the second dance. I know he does the Inferno Overdrive. Like, it's hard to do that. Like, I can't yell. I can't do impressions of yelling in general. Yes, you two are facing the different directions, and he's got it behind his back. But I believe it's just the hiker now, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. He was just like, what's up? I actually like the hikers in the anime. I mean, at this point, I think it's pretty obvious. To you guys, I love everything about the Sun and Moon anime. I love everything about it. And the hikers, like, oh, and the hikers looking good here. But the hikers, they just defy the, you know, they're like full cartoon characters. They don't even try to make sense. They'll just like teleport around, and they're always making goofy faces. It's fun. I don't know. And I mentioned it last episode, but yeah, today was the big ol' wedding episode for Kukui, and I may have teared up a bit. It was so sweet, dude. It was just such a wholesome episode. It was like, it was very clear that they were like, okay, you know, we just did the whole Ultra Space thing. Let's calm down and just have an episode to just chill out and make things right. Although, I gotta say, I'm not a fan. Okay, here's the first thing I'm gonna say negative about the Sun and Moon anime. Why does Lusamine forgive Faba? He's such an unbelievable freak. Like, he literally went full creep and was luring Nebby, who is constantly portrayed as like a child Pokemon. He was literally luring that Pokemon out with candy, and they're like, it's fine, we can forgive him. Like, what? He literally used his Alakazam to throw Ash into a metal wall. Like, he is not okay. I get that he was doing it for Lusamine. I guess that's what they're going for, but like, it was just silly. My hiker friend was so pleased by your right answer that he simply had to battle you. Okay, onward to the final dance. Alright, and we'll get this, I love that this one has, this one has no wrong answer. That's amazing. Watch carefully and memorize this dance. We got no wrong answers here as, yeah. And also, I can't remember if I saw Salazzle before. I think I saw Salazzle. I think it got leaked, or maybe they even revealed it. No, I think it got leaked before Sun and Moon came out, but I remember being really surprised when that popped up. I was like, whoa! We'll call it the Totem Pokemon, why not? But oh, that was truly spectacular. And to add to the spectacle, come Totem Pokemon. I don't know why I keep doing generic deep voice every time I start a sentence, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be actually doing his voice. Oh, it's Swanna. Okay. Well, that's not something for Frenda to fight, for sure. Although I could. You got special defense. That is exactly what I didn't want you to get, but it's okay. That's not the end of the world, I don't think. So, it's fine. We're gonna have to switch, because... Actually, do we have to switch? We probably should, but, like, honestly, I might be able to just Thunder you right now. I just don't want to risk it, you know, you're a totem, and you are fully evolved, so... But then again, do I want to hit you before you can bring out another Pokemon? Like, Frenda's level 26, it's 4 levels higher than you. I can't imagine you'll one-shot. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna see what happens. We're faster. I'm gonna see how this does. Like, I don't... Oh! Frenda! I was like, Frenda has so much special attack that we might be able to just do this. And she's not slow. He's not slow either. Look at that, we're at 74 special attack. 74 is the defense that Mega Metagross had, where I was shocked. Meanwhile, Frenda's out here with that special attack, just hanging out. Why are you so good? That was... I don't know if I've literally ever just one-shot a totem before, actually. But, first time for everything, I guess. That was real climactic, wasn't it? Wow, holy crap, I forgot. I wanted to do I wanted to care for a Pokemon after every trial, and Frenda probably deserves that one. That was a water type, and she's just like, pop, Thanos gone. Spectacular! With your keen observations, you were able to see even fine differences in our dance, and you defeated the totem Pokemon with such ease. The totem Pokemon is carrying a Firium Z. It's yours now. Oh, Frenda will take that. Frenda will take that. I don't know if it's really worth keeping the gosh darn Soothe Bell on Frenda, you know. Just to try to get that Fire Pledge. Like, eventually you will get a better fire move. You know, you'll get Mystical Fire, or Mystic Fire, whatever it's called. And, we'll be all good. But either way, I'm just talking through the dang Z-Crystal animation. We beat a trial, got a Z-Crystal, easy money. This is how you use the Fire-type Z-Power. Hurr, ha, he, ho ho, hum. I don't know why. Thank you. Thank you, my dear Marowak. And they're out of here. Okay, he just Thanos'd them. Well, he was just like, you couldn't hear the snap, but it faded to black, and you know what happened. For when you meet a Pokemon that would like to make your companion, take these. We get 10 Quick Ball. We're out here. We're about to come up on the Quick Ball shop. Well, honestly, we probably don't even have to buy them anymore. What's more, you may now use the right Pokemon Charizard. Charizard will lend you his strength, and you'll be able to go anywhere you have been in an instant. So I forgot we get Charizard this early. Should we do that then? Huh. The Firium Z, you should show it to the trial guide outside the Captain's Barricade at the bottom of the mountain. It's time for us to return to our dance. The feelings of the Alolan people and our Pokemon, and the true nature of Z-Power. The answers lie in our dance, and so we must dance on. Okay, so you know, since that just happened, I'm going to switch Tauros to the right, because I always have Charizard on up for Fly. And let's fly, dude. Let us actually, together, as a family, let's fly back to Melemele and see if they will give us the move. Because even though, like, you know, we eruption most things that are weak to fire, but mostly I feel like that's just because they heal you too often in these games. Like, even in the one I'm playing off camera, I feel like they heal you too often, and yet there are still moments where I'm like, I feel like I'm pushing through a tough route. Can I say, my Let's Play that I've been doing there, or like my playthrough, has had more deaths than like any series I've had in a long time. Like, I just cannot keep Pokemon alive. Like, I'm not doing a Nuzlocke on it, but I just feel like everyone is fainting constantly. Like, it's really annoying. Anyway, please do it. Please do it. Yes, we're getting it, boys. I'm glad it happened on camera. That's actually pretty nice. So, Fire Pledge is straight up 80 over 100, and, you know, if we used it with another move, then it would do something special, but we're not going to. We're just going to get rid of Ember, because it's much better than Ember. So, heck yeah, dude. I'm happy that it finally happened. And, you know, that means it is just about the perfect dang time to give you that Firium. My favorite Pokemon are all of the Pokemon you can get from the professors in the Kahuna. I give special moves, battle combo moves to these Pokemon. I know, you just gave me one. You don't have to explain. You can explain when I walked up for the first time. You don't have to explain now. I just saw it. Okay, so now Firium Z will go on to Frenda, and that will be super nice. That will be super good. We're building things up, bro. Pretty soon, next up, we will get the Gracium. Or, is that what it's called? Is it just Gracium? Or, I think it is. We'll get the Gracium, and we will be able to, have Drebless drop those sick, Bloom Dooms on people. So we are in a heck of a good spot here. I guess there's no reason for me to go to this Pokemon Center. I should just fly back. And then, we could fly to Route 7. That's kind of weird. Anyway, no, I'm going to fly back so we can heal up. And then we'll continue on. Okay, let's just move along. And dude, God, I am just... It's funny, like, it's finally, like, relatively... I mean, compared to the rest of the year, it's relatively cool outside in Arizona, so I don't have to complain about the heat as much. Like, it's still a little hot in here, but that's just because I have two lights blaring on me and stuff, you know. But, like, it's finally not hot, and now there's another problem. Now, for some reason, Arizona's hot. Like, it's dry out here. We're in a desert. It's dry, but it's so much drier than usual for no reason. Last night, I was literally chugging water, and it was like, by the time the water got down my throat felt dry again. I was like, what is going on? Is this the end? It's the end of life? Like, this is freaking Team Magma's goal. Like, this is what they want. Oh, that's Fiery MZ. Congratulations on clearing Kiawe's trial. In that case, you'll just teleport it away and walk away. This whole cave was so weird. I kept expecting something to happen. Like, I think I've mentioned this before. Yeah, Malo's trial's up ahead, I know. Also, I can go ahead and put someone else up front. Frenda has the highest level and has been doing plenty. I guess we can get Wumbo leveled up. Come on. Move up there. So I don't know why it takes so long to register, like, oh, you're trying to move them. But yeah, Wumbo, now that he's not Mega, is like, you know, I can level him up a bit more. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, did they add that whole cave so you didn't just teleport through? Why do did they do that? That sounds familiar, but I'm not positive. Maybe they didn't and I'm just crazy? I was expecting to run all the way through there. I just remember when maybe it was when I approached that cave for the first time, or maybe it was an Ultra Sun thing I'm just forgetting about. But like, when I first walked up to that, I remember being so stressed, I thought something was gonna happen. And then nothing happened, and I was like, oh. Isn't there something here? Like, something happens here, right? Or is this... One of you asks me to catch, like, Stuffle or something. Sure, I think you're like, yep, you want me to go catch Stuffle, but isn't there something else that happens here? Like, remembers the Aether Foundation. We work to carry out conservation efforts, and care for Pokemon that have been hurt by bad people like those Team Skull Thugs. Yep, something about Slowpoke's poor tail. Even if Slowpoke tails are delicious, you can't go ripping them off like they're yours to take. I don't know, people still ask the question of, do they eat Pokemon in the world? And it's like, I'm sorry, like, yes. I mean, I hate to say it, I don't like imagining people eating Pokemon either, but, like, they straight up say Slowpoke tails are delicious. I don't know if they said that in Gen 2, I know they said they, like, sold for a lot or whatever, but in here they straight up say they are delicious, so there's no more questions. And time for the coolest thing ever, although you're cooler in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So, yeah. Oh, excuse me, I'm a scientist. My name is Colress. The theme of my research is bringing out the potential of Pokemon. What brings out the power of Pokemon? I don't know why I was gonna say, what brings you out to a power like this? And I was like, wait a minute. That's not a sentence. I believe that is the bond they share with their trainers. And thus my attention is drawn to trainers like yourself. God, our trainer looks good. Trainers bound to their Pokemon through the power of the Z-Ring. Now that I think about it, I never asked your name. Slasher, is it? I'll remember your name. To commemorate our encounter, let me give you a TM. We will get Comet Punch. Okay. I don't remember what Comet Punch really does, honestly. Is that just like a... Is that a bug type, like Fury Swipes? I think it might be. I don't really remember. If you're able to utilize Flame Charge fully, you'll be able to have a great battle with the Totem in the next trial. The trial in Lush Jungle. Z-Power. Is it the true potential that I seek? Does it surpass the Mega Ring? It's weird that he mentions the Mega Ring, and it's like, you were in an X and Y, bro. They should have had you there. I would honestly be fine if Colress, like... I think I've said this exact thing before. If he somehow was involved with every single evil team from now on, like, even if it was just a minor part, like, even if he's not, if they just say his name, that would be funny to me. If, like, he's just such a, like, weasel, like a science weasel, that he just gets around to every single evil team. Freaking evil team and Sword and Shield are like, we wanna go to the moon, and Colress develops the technology. Like, I don't know, we don't necessarily know the evil team's plot yet, so that was made up. No spoilers. Apparently there are uninhabited islands for Pokemon called Pokepelago here in Alola. Alola's fascinating. I believe that I will stay in Alola for some time. Well then, Slasher, I hope to see you again sometime. Alright, so I got the Pokepelago, but... yeah, like you guys have been saying, I'm not positive I'll be able to do anything with it. Also, Rotom, can you shut up for a second? And, oh, come on. I don't understand why Rotom sometimes just does not show you the map. Like, why won't he show it to me right now? Like, I don't know what I'm missing. I feel like I'm definitely missing something, but, like, that time it worked. What am I am I missing, dude? I can never understand how it works. So this is Route 8. So this is a new route. Okay, I just wanted to double check that we can get a new encounter here. So we'll go ahead and actually put our boy Blimpo up front. Sorry, Wumbo, you have to wait a little bit longer. But we gotta put Blimpo up front so that we can come in here, go get this item, and get an encounter. Put it to sleep with that yawn. Ba-boom! We found a big pearl. Okay, I will gladly sell that for some big money. Man, I truly wonder, like, what evil team goals are left at this point. I mean, they can really do whatever they want, you know. It could be something completely silly. But, wow, I'm okay with this. I've never used a Ferrothorn before. Or Ferrothorn. Seed is the smaller one. I have literally never used one before, so I'm cool with this. I forgot to quick ball you. Great. Now I have to actually hit you when I could have not. And you're gonna use a steel move on me. Yep, it's fine, whatever. But yeah, I truly don't know what's left. Like, and can you make one without them being as dumb as Aqua and Magma? Someday I think I'll make a video on why, like, just going completely, fully in depth on why I hate Aqua and Magma. And the thing is, I don't hate them. I just think they're the worst. I just think they're the worst ones in the franchise. I don't hate them though. It's the same. I pretty much have the same attitude towards Aqua and Magma as I do towards Gen 3 as a whole. It's like, I do not hate, but you're the weakest. Like, you are definitely the worst in the franchise, but I do not hate you. And honestly, I still don't even know if Gen 3 is my least favorite. It's been my least favorite for so long that I cannot decide if Gen 7 has taken that title. I really don't know. Either way, we got Ferrothorn, and I am going to name you Tiopono. You'll be Tiopono. And I'll check out your summary because I'm actually interested. I basically love every steel type. I gotta be honest with you. There are almost no steel types that I dislike. Plus speed, minus defense. You could not be much worse in the gosh darn nature department, but it's fine. Honestly, I never really can decide how much natures actually matter in just a playthrough, you know? Because when you're playing competitive, obviously, every Pokemon is built, like, very specifically to be as good as possible, so, you know, there's a chance that your enemy has, they've done something that will make them barely survive you because you have a bad nature, you know? Stuff like that, but when it comes to playthrough, I honestly don't know how impactful they are, because generally, I just keep whichever Pokemon I catch first. I think once or twice in a playthrough, I have, if it's a super common Pokemon, I'm gonna get a Wurmple. I'll sit there and I'll wait until I get a good Wurmple. You know, I think I've done like that before, but generally, like, I just am fine. Like, it doesn't matter, even if they're a Carnivine with minus attack, it's like, they'll still be fine. It's not a big deal. Anyway, get Stone-Edged Bird. Pursuit, I forget that you have this. Boom, that did not do too much damage. Wumbo is, not having it. See, oh my god, I can't even believe you lived. Actually, we're the same level. I'm only level 22, so I guess I believe it. Plus, it's not stab. It's just that it's a physical attack, and Metagross is generally pretty good at those. But either way, you're gone. Goodbye. It's so weird how slow the HP goes down in this game. It's like, it just feels wrong. It's just like, okay, I took 5 damage. like, just stop. I really like that you can fight people like this from down here. That's like, he's Obi-Wan. He's got the high ground, and that's pretty cool. Like, because why not? You know, like, if you were in the Pokemon world, chances are someone would just happen to be standing on top of a hill, and you'd fight from time to time. They wouldn't be like, let me come down to the bottom of the hill to battle. They'd be like, I'll just throw my Pokemon down, and then they can battle down there while I'm up here. You know? So, I don't think literally anyone thinks about, like random logistics of the Pokemon world as much as I do. Because sometimes in these series, I'll start a sentence, such as, if you think about it, sometimes if you were in the Pokemon world, people would fight you from a high position. And then when I'm done saying it, I'm like, I think I'm the first human being to ever have that thought. You know, like, no one else cares about that minute stuff. No one else's brain runs that wild to think about such obscure things like that. However, it's kind of like, you know, it differentiates me a bit, I guess. It's like, the fact that I will go on tangents and random thought ideas about this just useless information it's like, okay, well, it's something different, so, you know. Also, Drebless, if you get paralyzed a third time in a row, I'm gonna Pika.
Pika Pika!
Anyway, I didn't actually say anything bad, I just said, oh my god, and I Pika'd it. I don't know why I ruined the illusion, but it's fine. It's fine, no worries. Vine Whip! It took 4 turns, but we Vine Whipped you. Drebless is almost dead to a Poliwag, but we got you. We got you in the end. How about that, son? Numel? Sure. You know what, Numel? Just because we haven't seen it yet, I kind of want to give you the big blast. I kind of want to just do the thing. Just because we haven't seen it yet, you know? We might as well. I'm sorry about what's about to happen to you. Like, I truly, truly apologize. Here we go, Yorvis. I just love the idea of Z moving random trainers, because as far as the story goes, like, seemingly, most people do not know how to use Z moves. You know, otherwise they would. Otherwise they would. So, the fact that some random trainer, they probably sit around fighting like, oh, why don't you put your, like, you want to fight your Fomantis against my Numel? Here we go. And then some guy comes along and is just like, Hydro Vortex! And just like this massive explosion of water onto their Numel. And the Numel dies 42 times over. And they're just like, oh. Okay. Like, I can't even imagine, like, these poor people. Especially, I mean, I just find this kind of stuff funny. The idea of, like, using it on, like, children. Like, you're fighting in, like, the preschool. You know, you're back at trainer school, and it's like, I have a really strong Pokemon, and I really like to battle with it. And you're just like, Inferno Overdrive! Just destroy it. Anyway, I'm gonna unparalyze you now. Oh my god, you're taking forever. I was like silent, and then I was like, this is really just taking a long time. Just hurry up. Dude, I don't know if I would be like, I'd be kind of stressed out petting a Carnivine, to be honest. I get worried he would, you know, just be like, Ark! Just take a hand real quick. That's kind of what he does. He's pretty much all mouth. He's kind of the closest to just a straight up mouth Pokemon that we have. Like, you could argue that Mawile, because it has 2 of them, but I don't know. Because it has a giant mouth on the back of its head. But I don't know, man. It's, Carnivine's kind of something else. I feel like there's an item back here. I don't trust you guys to just put a patch of grass. I think it's gonna have an item. Easy money. It's a Miracle Seed. What item do you have right now, Drebless? I'm actually... Oh, you have the Amulet Coin. Well, I mean, we have quite a bit of money now, I think, so... Honestly, I think I'll give you that. I think I'll give you that Miracle Seed. Nope, it's in here. That's actually good, you know? Like, we have money, so I'm not too worried. And, like, yeah, everyone's got an item. That's the thing about Z moves that's kind of nice in terms of a playthrough. It's like, everyone has an item. You don't have to worry about someone not having an item, because, like, you know, they kick you off with Normalium, so basically everyone's gonna have Tackle or Takedown or some sort of normal move. And if they don't, I'm sure you can give them, like, Cut or some sort of normal move that they can use a Z move with, you know? It's like, just so it's used. And that's really nice. Anyway, what's up, Crustle? Did you guys know Crustle got a buff this generation? They did a lot of buffs this generation. It's really weird. Like, I don't know if it was just, they were just enough Pokemon that they were like, you know what? You could use a little more strength, but I don't know. It's just interesting that, like, so many got it. Honestly, oh my god. I was like, oh, never mind, we're fine. I was going to say that, like, we might be able to defeat you. Ow. Ow, you did quite a bit, actually. No, that was only 24, that's fine. I was gonna say, we might want to switch out because of how insane your defenses are, but you've got weak armor, so never mind. Oh, it actually didn't take you out. Alright, I thought it would, but it did not. Alright, now we do have to switch out. Now we actually do. Watch him use Pursuit. Now we do have to switch out, and we'll go to Blimpo. Actually, is that kind of a risk? Maybe I shouldn't. Huh, I'm kind of like... All of a sudden, I'm kind of realizing a problem here. Yeah, hold on. I didn't give you any priority, did I? No. I'm realizing I may have actually made a mistake. Because we don't have any priority anywhere on this team. Except for, like... I guess Yorvis, actually? Yeah, Yorvis can probably do it. Alright. I'm kind of nervous, actually. I mean... Will Crustle be faster, even with 2 speed buffs? Like... It's 4. He's getting that drastically every time. Okay. Or harshly, I mean, not drastically. Alright, so I'm gonna Vacuum Wave you. I think it'll take you out. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be extremely scared. Okay. I had a moment, dude, where I was like, holy crap, actually. Our team is extremely weak to rock. Wumbo is kind of supposed to be our rock counter. And he's out there losing to the rock type. So, you know, it's getting buffed. It's now faster than everyone. If it has, like, Rock Wrecker already, we're going to get wrecked. if it has Rock Wrecker, the name will be accurate. And we will get wrecked by that move. Because, yeah, that's, Rock Wrecker's kind of ridiculous. What is it, like 150 power? And you have to recover on the next turn? So, yeah, if he threw that out at +4 speed, that might have been bad. Research, I shall research the Pokemon. It's about time to end this episode, but honestly, even though we did a trial, I just don't feel like much has actually been done. So I just want to keep going a little bit. I don't know, like maybe just a little bit longer. Hi, how are you, Rayquaza? Hi, what's up? I wish you weren't here right now. I really do. I guess I hit down, but it didn't do it, and you have Crunch. Really wish I had gotten a Stone Edge off then. I wanted to, but I hit down and it did not take it. Okay. Well... Crap. What do we do to you? Quite honestly. I guess I can go to Blimpo? If I Stone Edged you, considering how much Confusion did, honestly, Stone Edge might have just, like, one-shot you. Like... That honestly probably would have done pretty good damage. So all you can do is use flying moves on me, and I don't know that you really have a great one, so I think we'll be fine. I can set up Yawn and Reflect, you know, I like to do that. I'll do it. I'll go Yawn first. Ancient Power. That's so annoying. If you got the buffs from it, we'd be, like, actually screwed, I think. You grew drowsy, okay. So here's the question, do I want to switch out? I'm gonna set up the Reflect. Wait a minute. Am I an idiot? Am I an actual idiot? Okay, we're fine. Whew. Yes, because you got hit by a Crunch or something first. Okay. I thought for a second that I had just sentenced Blimpo to death because of Ancient Power doing that much. No, it's fine. So I think I'm going to go out to Plemblow. Because the thing is, if you can stay asleep, just 2 turns. 2 turns is not a lot to ask. This turn and the next turn. Just stay asleep. Or, you know, if you want to wake up this turn, just go for a physical move while I Ice Fang you. Yep, okay, thank you for sleeping, and Plemblow, if you land this, it should be gone. It's gone, okay. Rayquaza is strong, but he's not strong for 4 times effective, stab, expert pelt boosted, Ice Fang. that is something he is not ready for. Look at that, level up, that's a good level up, look at all those stats, yeah. Good job, Plemblow. I wish you could become a Mammal Swine sooner. I really do. You know, this thought just crossed my mind. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I was going to say, we could theoretically get Togekiss and Mamoswine earlier. If you guys wanted. I guess I should have proposed this earlier in the episode, because I don't know how many of you guys stay till the end. I don't think it's a heck of a lot. I'm gonna grind you. I just don't really feel like dealing with you right now, plus the episode's about to be over, so let's just finish it off in style. Anyway, if you guys wanted, I guess I could trade you know, I have another 3DS. I can trade Plemblow over to another game where I already have the move reminder unlocked, teach him Ancient Power, and then trade him back over so he evolves in 1 level. And I probably have a game where I have not used my Shiny Stone, you know. I probably have a Pokemon game somewhere where I have not used it that I can transfer all the way up to here, and I can just, like, send it back with Plemblow, you know. I could do that, and we could get him evolved, but I don't know how you guys would feel about that kind of thing, because I know a lot of people are like, you know, a Nuzlocke should not have outside help. It should not have outside help. I know a lot of people feel that way, so I should, that's why I'm like, I don't know. Like, if you guys are okay with it, I guess I'll look into it. You know, I'll look into finding another game where I can trade and make sure I have a heart scale in it, and then go do that, and I'll look for a shiny stone in my other copies of Sun and Moon and stuff, but I guess let me know if you guys are interested in that, like, because, like I said, getting outside help is kinda, like, it kinda maybe defeats the point of a Nuzlocke. I don't really know. On the other hand, Nuzlocks are about having fun more than anything else. You know, it's supposed to be making the act of playing through Pokemon a little more fun and interesting, so I don't know. It's up to you guys. Either way, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy this one enough to give it a like and share it, I'd greatly appreciate that. If you want more awesome Pokemon content, subscribing would help us both out. This has been the Silver Slasher, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.